a police van drives past us, opens the door through the bus stop bus stop window, pulls out a shotgun. Get the F down.
Yeah, well.
I'm like, yo, this is in the corner. This is like the middle of Footscray.
It's a movie, cuz.
And I said, this is the middle of Footscray, and no way I'm getting caught lacking here.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I turn around and I walk to the corner of the wall, so no one can see me. I go to the corner and I'm hidden in the corner. Let's go. Welcome back to Talking Trophies. What a week we had. Damian.
Yes, sir.
Damian did. There's a famous cartoon of what Damian done. It's anime. It's called Avatar.
Airbending.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. In Avatar: The Last Airbender, when the world needed Aang most, what did he do? He vanished.
Only the Avatar, master of all 4 elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
Last week on Friday, we got invited to the Disruption Entertainment's live show. And me, Damian, we've been planning it.
We're G'd up too.
We weren't really planning it, but we're like, you know what, let's get prepared. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a vibe.
We mentally prepped like what we're going to do with the crowd. We're like, you know what? At this moment, we're going to get this person up. We're even thinking of cook scenarios where we're going to like... For me, I had that whole thing where I wanted to get like the speed dating idea.
Yeah. So we had a bunch of ideas we were planning. And on the day...
That morning, 6 a.m.
Damian has a thing where it's always on the day. It's never a day before. He has to tell you on the day he's unavailable.
You know why? Because, you know, when you think like, okay, in the morning...
I'll be better.
Yeah. I'll be okay. Like, maybe I'll be able to push through.
Yeah.
That's me. I always do it with everything. I go, you know what? I'm going to wake up. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Woke up that morning. Cooked, cuz.
Yeah, man. So, Damian, you pulled out. Bro, let's just say, cuz, I don't know how we went in the performance, cuz, but the following on Talkie Trophies has gone up.
Oi.
Cuz, and I'm not going to lie, I think we might have to introduce a couple more Deves into the party. So if you're new here, Deves are what we call our female viewers, and Davies is what we call our male viewers. And I'm telling you, the Dave's been following us, cuz, and I'm not going to lie to you. Lucky, as I always say, I got access to the account, because if Sean had access to this account, brother, he'll be all over it.
Like, tell me why I looked in our group chat and there's screenshots of people being followed. Not followed in a creepy way.
Not followed, I think they followed us.
They're following us.
And Sean was like, and like, for example,
people are gassed. We're not saying names, mate. Hey, don't drop names.
We're not dropping names, but bro, I'm just telling you, because hey, no. I don't know, bro. The TDE team, they got some ladies following them, Kaz. And Kaz, there was one point where me and Sean were looking and we're like, bro, there has not been anything under the ranking of 8. And Kaz, 8 was an understatement, because some of them were just 10s. And I'm not lying to you.
I feel like you're saying this because you know some of them might be watching.
Because they're all watching. But no, I am disappointed, Kaz, because guess what?
What?
I didn't get any follows.
No.
I didn't get any follows. You know what I got a lot
male
of?
Follows.
Huh?
You got a lot of bros.
Nah, I didn't even get the bros following me. I got a lot of private accounts, burner accounts, watching my stories.
Okay.
Like he went, and I'm just like, come on, stop fighting your pride, ladies. Let me know I'm a handsome individual, and just hit the follow button. I need the ego boost, Kaz, because there's times when I've been humble my whole life, and I just want, I need some ego boost, Kaz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I'm not going to lie, bro. I had mad FOMO because I was watching the stories, bro, and the energy on the night overall looked amazing.
Yeah, bro, what a night, bro. I would have loved Sean to be here. That's why I was a bit pissed off that Sean didn't rock up, and I was thrashing him for the good last 30 minutes. But I needed someone to back up the vibe that was there. Do
you reckon, like we've been saying, the female attention's gone up due to the appearance?
No. Guess how I introduced Sean? You're going to trip out. So, bro, I'll tell you how what happened. So we get the Disruption team. They do their pod, their segment.
Yeah.
They talk. They have a laugh. They're having things. They're doing some boards, like writing on the boards.
Okay.
Like top 3 things, and you got to guess it. It was a bit interactive, And some people in the crowd watch, engaging in it. And then every now and then, Kaz, for absolute no reason, Kaz, these guys, they'd say something controversial and some point at us. Yeah, something the Talking Trophy boys would say. They just chuck us under the bus. Cause there was even a point, Kaz, where they were talking about the no vote, and then Noor
brought me up.
Hey, they didn't bring you up. Noor goes, yeah, about the no vote. Someone, actually, I don't even want to mention it about their views on the no vote. And I'm like, brother, lucky Damian wasn't here because Noor would have chucked you under the bus. So anyways, this is what happened.
Our followers would have went down.
Our followers would have went down. So we did the segment anyways, yeah? So they did their segment and then they introduced us on.
Yeah.
And Kaz, I'm telling you, Brett, I was mad nervous because I've never spoken in front of that many people in my life.
Yeah.
This is my first time going in front of that many people. It was like 200 plus people. And it's like, Kaz, entertain these people.
Hey, you know what? Tell me how you felt about it because I'm used to it. So going up speaking, it's nothing to me.
You know me, I'm very private, Kaz.
Yeah.
So like I don't like that like whole attention all on you stuff. I like attention in a way, like if it's like small banter or whatever. But like this is like in front of everyone, and I'm like, it's like yo, entertain him. And Kaz, my heart was racing. I was like, yo, and you're gonna trip out. 5 minutes before we're getting on, Sean goes away, doesn't pick up his phone. There's 1 minute left until we're going on stage. The guy's not even there.
Only Sean.
He rocks up, and I go, Kaz, what's wrong with you, bro? We're going on stage right now.
Sean's a div. You're not picking up his
the
girls.
guy absolutely pissed me off, bro. And then we get on. Anyways, we get on.
Hey, by the way, did you pick your theme song to go out to?
So that's what happened. Hey, was the song crazy or what?
Yeah, it was.
But
you know what song I would have picked?
Well, no, I picked the song,
Oh, okay.
but they didn't have it. So tell me what song you would have picked.
Nah, wait till I get my money.
Nah.
Right.
Kanye West is cancelled right now, Kaz, but...
It's even more better for us.
Oh, yeah,
We're going to live up to the image now. They're crapping on us the whole episode. We may as well just... It's our ego now. It's our alter ego. Yeah. It's our persona.
You're right, Kaz. You know what I wanted to come out to? Digital Dash, like the intro beat. Din, 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 and you know the beat, like Drake and Future. Oh. It's a hard intro, Kaz.
You know what? I would have...
Like, cause it's
I'm
the
not going to say that.
thing. But anyways, and then I spoke to the DJ at the back before the thing. I'm like, oh, I thought we were gonna come in from the back. I didn't realize we can just walk on stage. So the DJ's there, and I tell her, hey, what's going on? Blah blah blah. I'm like, you're the DJ, right? This that, and then I'm like, hey, do you have any of these songs? She says, look, I can't download Digital Dash right now. And I'm just like, oh,
Digital Dash would have been insane
because it's like a mad intro, like you know what I mean. So we go. She goes, no, I don't have it. She goes, we got Travis Scott, we got Future. I'm like, oh, you know Travis Scott. I like Travis Scott, you know?
Yeah.
So, and then they just chucked on Fiend. Anyways, we get on. We take a picture. Oh, the security guard are back. They're going to kick us out. Actually, don't worry. It's not 12. It's not 12 yet.
Nah, we're good.
So we come onto the stage.
Yeah.
My heart is racing, Cass. And bro, there was 200 plus people.
Yeah.
160 of them were girls.
No way.
So I said, bro, this is make or break, Kaz.
Yeah.
It's either these girls are going to absolutely hate talking trophies.
Or they're going to love it.
Or they're going to love it. So we get on, and I told, to be honest, before we even got on stage, I said, listen, I told Wintana, I said, listen, let me do everything. Like, let me be the front. Because Wintana's a great host. He does hosting a lot.
Yeah.
And I said, bro, it's a great opportunity for me, Kaz. Let me show what I got.
Yeah.
Let me show how I can dribble on the court.
How do you dribble?
Yeah. So anyways, we get on. We take a photo on stage anyways. Kaz, I look into the crowd. My heart is flying.
No way.
Kaz, I'm tripping out.
Hey, were you shaking a bit?
No, okay. Shaking. Like my heart's just flying. But then guess what happens? Bro, it was the weirdest thing where I just like snapped. And then my brain just fogged every single person in the crowd out. It fogs them all out.
Yeah.
I only can see Weibo. I can see Noor, Carlos, Daniel, and Marwa.
Yeah.
And I can see like Tigest from polo practice.
Yeah.
So that I can't see anyone else.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brain just fogged them all out, and I'm like, whoa. So we get on stage, anyways. We're talking, and I'm like, I did the intro. I said, yo, round of applause to TDE. Throwing a great show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Bittersweet Podcast. And then what I did was I said, unfortunately, my co-host, my cousin Damo couldn't make it. And everyone goes, oh.
Yeah.
And then I go, however, I had to G up the intro for Sean. I go, we have the man that increased our female interaction by 67% on Spotify. The man the women love. our cameraman Sean.
That's dangerous.
But the way Sean responded, nothing could make me laugh more than that.
What did he say?
He's leaning down on the chair like this, and then he goes, I go, Sean, and I scream Sean out loud to G him up. You know, he goes, what up, what up, what up? What's up, what's up, what's up?
You need to get that clipped. You know how they got it recording?
Yeah.
Just ask for that, just that
the
clip.
intro. Cause I started dying, and then I go, all right, the bittersweet girls are here to read dilemmas.
Yeah.
And then they go through the dilemma.
Yeah.
Personally, I thought the dilemma took way too long, and I've been begging Wintana to shorten it down. And I wasn't even a fan of the dilemma.
Yeah.
So we go through the dilemma, and bro, even Weebo was sitting down, and Weebo's like to me, bro, I was in the crowd, and like the girls behind me were like, yo, this is such a long story.
Yeah.
However, we were doing ad-libs in between. Because anytime she reads, she'd be like, oh, one of the bits was like he ejaculated in me or something like that.
Yeah.
But she didn't actually say the word. He in me.
Yeah.
Same thing. Anyways, I looked into the crowd. I'm like, is there any kids under the age of 18 here?
Yeah, that's good. That's gold.
Guys, they finished the story anyways.
Yeah.
And then I was engaging a lot with the crowd. So then I go, this is what killed me. I go, listen, we need to stop this situationship, all this nonsense. We need to go back to arranged marriages.
Yeah.
And then everyone starts clapping. Yeah, they're laughing. I go, is there any Muslims in here? They go, some Muslims start clapping, guys. Some Muslim girls start clapping. I go, Allah Akbar.
No way. Nah, no way.
So the God. And I said it with my chest. And you can't say nothing about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, we do that, we do that. And then Chan goes into the crowd.
Yeah.
Because part of when Tana's thing was go into the crowd and give him a mic.
Yeah.
Bro, this is going to kill you. The girl that Sean goes to, he gives her the mic. She starts talking. And she goes, mind you, we're on a very tight schedule. We were meant to be 15 minutes. We already went to like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
We were around 25 minutes. The girl gets the mic. She goes, I got a long story. I go, what is this? The Jerry Springer show? Yeah. And then everyone goes, Jerry. You know what I got G'd up. I go, security, get her out of here.
No way. And then the midgets come out.
and then she spoke, whatever. And then we're like, hey, let's engage the crowd a bit more. And we did the push-up thing for Palestine.
Yeah.
So what we did was we're like, hey,
people love that because heaps of people are posting that one.
Bro, you know what? We're like, yo, we're going to do... I spoke to Damian about this before. So we're like, listen, we're going to do something engaging with the crowd. And I told the Bittersweet girls, hey, we're going to do this. This is from the Talking Trophies money. We're going to pay for it, our budget, and we're going to donate. So we go, hey, we're going to donate money to Palestine.
Yeah.
But we want to make it interactive.
Yeah.
So we go, for every push-up someone does, we give $1 to Palestine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, we need 3 people in the crowd to come on stage and do push-ups.
Yeah.
As soon as I said 3 people, one guala nigga, 6'3", 6-pack, built like a machine.
And then you started re-looking at the budget.
He gets up. Guys, I didn't even finish saying 3 people. I just said, I need 3. This guy was already up. He said, opportunity to do push-ups in front of women.
80% females.
80% female. Show? Brother, that's a lottery ticket for the guy. Guys, that guy got on stage. Guess how many push-ups he did? 72 push-ups.
No way.
He dropped down and did 72 push-ups.
Solid.
And cuz, that guy, at one point I was telling the guy, cuz, chill out, we're running out of money, bro.
Yeah, look at that budget,
you know
bro.
I mean?
Chill. Yeah.
So he does the 72 push-ups.
Okay.
Then another girl does 30 push-ups.
Solid.
And then one of the boys, and Noah DaCosta does 40 push-ups.
No way.
Yeah. So we raised about $142.
Solid.
$142. Well, and the food packages is $100. And you get a bunch of things you can send it. $100 per food package to send to Palestine. So guys, we go, you know what? 142, let's round it up to $200. We round it up to, that's 2 food packages. That feeds 2 families.
Yeah, mad.
As we're doing it, Polar Practice go, whatever Talking Trophy donates, we're matching it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So to guest goes, whatever you guys donate, we're going to match it.
I love that. That's energy.
Yeah. So we announce that. We've finished with 200 push-ups. We donate $200. Polar Practice donates $200. We donated a total of $400 to Palestine in like 10 minutes. And
round of
shout out
applause
to
for
the
that.
guys that did the push-ups. Shout out to Polar Practice.
Yeah.
And that feeds 4 families.
That's mad.
You know what I mean?
That's
And that
mad.
feeds 4 families for a good 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
So that was an amazing thing, man.
Hey,
And
but seeing all this unraveled made me really realize we have to do a live show.
I don't know, man. I feel like we should leave people on the. I know you missed out, but I feel like, guys, we should just leave it at the edge right now. And if we
In
do,
the future.
but if we do, we need to plan it out, bro.
Yeah, no,
It's
like
a
proper creativity.
No, like if you see what the TDE team did, bro, it was proper planning. It's not
Yeah.
easy, man.
Yeah.
It's not easy finding a space to do it,
Yeah.
people to book in. Like they made it a whole night, and I'm not gonna lie,
It was
bro.
a nice event.
It was an amazing event,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean? It was a vibe, bro. It was just positivity, cuz, and like everyone was happy for everyone.
Yeah, I love that.
So like if you're in the back, bro, we were gonna vlog the episode.
Yeah.
So we were vlogging a video. We were doing a vlog over there.
With the camera, bro.
With the camera, yeah, with the camera. We had a camera. Weibo was vlogging. Weibo goes to say what's up to Daniel, a member of the TDE team. As he goes and says what's up, I don't know where the motor metrics and all of this stuff happens. These guys knock the camera down and the camera breaks when they're both saying what's up to each other.
No.
So there goes that episode at the live show. And I'm not going to lie to you, the start of it was a bit entertaining. We might put here, we'll give you 2 minutes of what we did here now. Wallah, this is ring this
Hello, this is Damian.
I'm leaving a voice note.
Wishing you a call. I'll link the number and call back soon. Thank you.
Hi, Damian. Just leaving a voice note. We got a live show and we're going to be on stage in about an hour and a half. Can you get back to me? Thanks. Bye.
Bittersweet collab.
Come on.
Once in a lifetime, literally. I don't know if we're going to be doing this again, especially after today, but, you know, come through for the vibes.
No. Yeah, we're just working on the doors, guys. We're letting anyone in. And yeah, we'll have a laugh. Big man. How are you, guys?
Chaps, what's going on,
Wallah, this guy's one of my favorite guys on TikTok, guys. Well, yeah, I mean, I want to play in the MPO now just so you can make a video about me, cuz. Hey, Sean's on stage with us. Alright, Weibo, this is where the networking starts with everyone over 2,000 followers. You know how Melbourne is. Carlos, the boss. What up, how are you? Big day, big day, big day. Big day for all of us, brother. Big day, big day. Hey, we got Carlos from TDE.
No fake here, bro. It's all love.
Carlos from TDE, brother.
Only right that we have you guys on.
So that's what we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
that's
where we
tough.
got to until the camera broke. So Daniel and Weibo need to contact each other, go Harvey's on that broken camera and get it fixed because we're trying to record more episodes. You know what I mean? And we're under budgeted.
And we're still waiting for Sean's money to be paid.
No, he got covered because he gave us a free ticket to the TDE show. It's covered.
It's done. Deed is done.
But bro, amazing event, bro. It was magical, cuz, and like I was actually really happy for them, bro. They were actually like, cuz everyone was having a good time. It was just positive vibes, bro. And I was like so happy to be there, and like hopefully we contributed and people enjoyed our appearance.
Yeah.
And if there's any new girls there, you better hit me on the follows.
Because it's a bit dry right now.
It's a bit dry. My DMs are drier than bloody Africa.
Mate, but you did bring out the guns to the live show.
What?
You brought out the guns.
Nah, I had a long sleeve on.
Oh, no way.
Cause you know me, bro. I like long
Keep it
sleeves.
modest.
No, I always like long sleeves. It's my style. So I wear a shirt and then a long sleeve under it. But bro, yeah, amazing, bro. Like the vibe there was hectic. It was
Yeah.
nice.
I read that.
Anyways, what happened to
Oi.
you, Mr. Sickness?
Cuz I was cooked. So the night before, bro, I reckon like a lot of people that I've been going to church with and even work with, bro, just sickness has been going around. So I started with a sore throat.
Virus?
Bro, I reckon it was COVID.
Yeah,
Proper.
COVID's back. It's COVID Christmas, they're calling it.
Bro, I was coughing up crazy to the point where I literally munted, cuz. I was coughing up phlegm, cuz. The next day, bro, sneezing, coughing, sneezing. And then even just now, even today, bro, just coughing, it's just yellow mucus.
Oh, damn.
So if you want to get a sneak peek, mate, stick around to the end of the video and I'll show you some phlegm. No, but
Alright, let's jump into the topics, man. Let's go. What do we got this
Hey,
week, man?
so
It's
we're
been an eventful week, man.
hey, it's been a crazy week and we've been talking about, hey, we've all got nicknames. You've got a nickname?
Yeah,
I've got a
Ravo.
nickname. We got Ravo and
Damo.
Damo.
Nah, but then we got a nickname here that we have to introduce that is so unique and needs absolute energy.
It needs it.
Because this nickname, like, you could have just had the name.
He's not number 1.
He's not number 2.
He's not number 2. He's the one and only YG number 3.
YG number 3.
Come on, man.
From
From Toronto.
We'll get our cousin down from the Toronto, Brown Town. No, it's from Toronto, from Brampton.
From Brampton, but Toronto, you know.
Toronto, yeah.
Yeah, so he's behind the camera. We'll get him in front of the camera soon, you know. But we just wanted to see what our boy was saying, man. Welcome to Melbourne, Kaz. How you feeling?
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. You know, family showing me love. Got to meet my grandma for the first time, which was really good. Good eats. Damian's putting me on some good food.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're going to see how the trip goes. By the time I do my interview, you guys are going to hear whether I like it or not. You guys will see.
Hey, but we need to know this, guys.
Yeah.
How did you get the name, bro?
Yeah, like Kaz, why YG number 3?
It's YG number 3.
Yo, you know what's funny? So, I don't know how I got the nickname, to be honest. Like, I like number 3. Just like, you know, I just like number 3. I don't know. But the YG part, I don't know where it came from. But like later on in life, I always thought like I didn't like the name afterwards. But because everyone knew me by that name, it's like you can't change your nickname at that point, right? But I always wanted to change it to something more original. I know like 10 different YGs, right? Yeah. I wanted something more original still. But like everyone was telling me like, yo, you could change it. But in my opinion, I feel like once the nickname's on you, it's done.
It's done, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Nicknames are wild because, you know, you can have a good nickname,
Yeah.
but you can have a cook nickname. Like one that you're known for and you hate it. So like, bro, so when we were in school, this is a cook story. I'm not going to disclose any names, but I'll say the nickname. So basically what happened was it was Halloween. It was like 2014 or 15. And we're going around egging houses. We're egging them. So there's a party going on. We're throwing eggs over the fence. And it's in a back laneway. So we're sprinting up. All of a sudden, I know one of my boys starts hanging back and he starts doing like a limping thing. Anyway, he's walking like this. Like, you know when you're chafing and you're walking like this. Anyway, we get to Hungry Jack's. This guy, straight away, he goes straight into the bathroom. He walks out with his underwear in his hand and he just throws it in the bin. Bro, I'm like, bro, what happened? Like, why'd you throw your underwear in the bin? He goes, bro, like I was running and I thought I needed to fart.
Oh, he crapped his pants.
Bro, he grabbed his pants, bro. And then, bro, even worse, you know how he lingered back and disappeared? He tried he used a wrapper he found on the ground to wipe it off. So anyway, he didn't actually have like a nickname, but every time he would talk or like we'd see him around, we'd just drop one of these like this.
Guys, you see that's bullying.
Yeah, man.
That is what you call bullying, bro.
I can't even laugh at that. I can't.
Guys, that's what you call bullying. And bro, you know, especially at that age, bro.
We're 14, cuz.
You're 14, and that stuff can scar you and make a kid that's extroverted to become an introvert.
Or a shooter.
A school shooter. So he thought he needed a fart.
Bro, he thought he needed a fart. And bro, it was funny as, bro. But
you guys never had that before? Like that feeling where you have to fart? You guys never experienced that before?
Because I never understand how like people say they crap their pants.
No,
like,
really?
I genuinely don't understand it. Like, guys, I get you need to take a dump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, yo, I need to run to the toilet and take a dump. But I never understand the idea of like, yo, like,
no,
this is going to drop on me right now.
You underestimate the load of the fart.
Nah, I think you guys are lying because no way you guys have never experienced that before.
I just said
Guys,
you underestimate the load of the fart.
Okay.
The guy is trying to imply that we crapped our pants before. I've never crapped my pants.
Have you? Are you owning up to something here?
Yo, fam.
All right, you know, we're gonna have to save that for the second interview still.
Hey,
listen.
TV continued on YG.
If you guys want to see it and you guys want to hear the story, you guys gotta tap in and get the video.
YG number 3 dropped a YG number 2 in his pants. Dropped a YG number 2.
Guys, I want to tell you guys why I actually got this topic. Like why I picked this topic. Firstly, I want to say I'm sick of the nicknames that are popping up in Melbourne because it's getting ridiculously like oversaturated and the numbers of nicknames are ridiculous. So I was with my boy, the one that you just saw here.
Yeah.
And we were driving back to the area. We finished some soccer and he was telling me a story. Anyways, he goes, yo, cuz there was this is a situation that happened. Yeah. And while he's telling me the situation, he goes, yeah, man. So this guy called, I'm going to just give other names. He goes, this guy called Trappy he had an issue with me, and then he pulled up on me, and I'm like, bro, who's Trappy? He goes, cuz he's friends with Ralo. I'm like,
saying nicknames.
and he's saying nicknames after nicknames, and I'm like, bro, who are these people, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to connect it, and I'm like, these nicknames are just getting so ridiculous that you can't keep up anymore.
No, but how about this one? What about someone when you grow up with them, so you know them as their real name, but then there's some people that act like they know them, and they're calling them by the name like their Instagram name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that stuff,
those
bro.
ones.
I get those, like for example, it's like with me and YG. I haven't called him his real name yet, and I'm not calling him by his Govy fam because I'm only calling him by YG number 3.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I don't mind if people call me by my actual name, right? At the end of the day, it's my name. But I know a lot of people, like, you ever talk to somebody and you call them by their name and they get upset at it?
Yeah.
And they're like, don't call me by my Govy. Like, to me, it's not a big deal, though.
My boy does. I feel like my boys do that a lot in this area, especially.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like being called by their like government names.
Yeah.
But then they get to a point where they're like, bro, I picked the worst nickname. Call me by my government name.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's like Trap Boy 4.
When
Sorry, YG number 3, because there shouldn't be any numbers with your nickname. When there's a number involved, guys.
Yeah.
Glock 72.
Yeah, nah. Bro, it's cooked. And you know what's cooked about it? Because I remember, like, I used to love the nickname stuff, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like you sort of leave it in high school.
No, it's not even that. Like, because people's nicknames stay with them for life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, some nicknames are decent. Like Ravo, obviously, comes from Quavo, but I've just changed it to Ray because my name's Rayan. You know what I mean? And I say Ravo. And everyone just been calling me that for years, you know, now. It's been like 10 years, you know, like 10, 12 years people been calling me that. So everyone's used to it now, you know? Like, oh, okay, we'll call him that.
Yeah.
It's not far off my name. You know what I mean? But if someone does call me by my name, I'm not going to stare at them and be like, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, yo. Unless like I don't really know them like that. I'm like, yo, you stay Ravo because you're not in my circle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of bothers me when people I don't mind it. Like, let's say for example, if you call me by my nickname, if you want to stick with that, but like I don't like it when people like flip flop. In a sense.
No.
Does that bother you or no?
I don't agree with that. Like, bro, what about
I feel like there's certain settings where you gotta change it.
if you're with the fams?
Huh? Yeah. No. In that type of setting,
it
makes sense, right? I don't mind that at all, right?
Yeah.
But just in general, like if I was to talk to you on the daily, like regular conversation, one-on-one, and then you switching it, it's like it just catches me off guard, bro. You know what I mean? It feels weird in a sense. Yeah. You ever had that feeling or no?
Cause you know, I get you. Yeah. But you know what I reckon you should do? Anyone that has names like nicknames and stuff, you should call them by their name. But when you're saying their name, like with like passion, like as if their mama calling them, you know, like
Damian.
Like just catch them, or even if you're just having a conversation, Damian.
Bartholomew.
Just trip them out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get you 100%. Like for example, like I'd find it weird if someone called me Ravo in front of my dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's happened a few times, and I'm like, bro, like if you know me, like but I wouldn't like, for example, or if my siblings called me Ravo.
Yeah, like
someone like, hey, don't call me that. Like literally one time, my sister called me that, and I said, don't ever say that again. Yeah, dead set, blank face. Don't ever call me that again.
Mm. No, that's what I mean though. Like people who call you by one name, but then they just randomly change it up that one day. Like they always call you by that one name. It just feels weird. Like, you know what I mean? It's just weird in a sense.
But I think nicknames are a big thing for guys in comparison to girls. Girls don't really have.
I feel like it would be weird to call a girl by.
Yo, girls will never call you by your nickname ever. Ever.
No.
Yeah.
Unless they're one of the homies.
Nah, they'll never, bro. Any girl that you talk to, even if they're your friend, they're gonna tell you, what's your government name? I'm not gonna call you by your nickname. They'll refuse to. Like, you know what I mean?
No. You know what they do? I feel like it's an approach to be like, I'm special. Let me call you by your name type thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna call you that.
Or they try.
But like at the same time, if you tell a girl, baby, call me Trappy 72. You're just having a D&M with her, like, yeah, man, just like life pressure.
Nah,
and
I
stuff.
feel like they try to be special. They try to give you their own nickname. They'll try to give you a new name.
Yeah. What do you get called? Come on, Cass, spill the beans.
Wamesy. Nah,
what do you get called?
Nah, I don't know, bro. You know, I actually don't know. But you know what it is? But I like growing up, it was Damo. I liked Damo until that stupid video came out where it's Damo, give us your lighter.
Oi, Damo, you can't give us your lighter.
Because then after that, bro, everyone was just giving it to me. So I went from like, yo, Damo, what's up? To Damo, give us your lighter, mate. Just every time they saw me. So it became a drainer, and I prefer Dame. But I do like a Damo every now and then.
Damo's alright, man.
I don't mind.
But no, I'm saying, Kaz, stop beating around the bush. What are the girl when you
Hey.
caffed up? What do you get called? Come on, I know you got a
Bro,
nickname.
I actually don't have a nickname, bro.
No way.
I don't get. No, I don't get. Try to think of one. Go, please.
I don't think you have one.
I don't have one. I promise. What's yours? Go, tell us yours then.
Cause I've never had a girl give me a nickname. But Kaz, as soon as I get married, day one, bro, I'm
Nickname.
getting a nickname, and that's what we're calling each other.
Yo, when are you trying to get married?
I don't know, man. 2024. I'm going on my campaign tour.
Deeves, dial
Okay.
in because time's ticking, mate.
Yeah. But
Alright. Yo, do you believe in those marriages at 18, like young marriages, or no?
yeah, we spoke about this a few weeks ago, man.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe it depends, man. Like some people are just compatible for each other.
It all depends on the people.
Yeah. Everyone's different, you know. Some people are like really mature and they're like, yo. There's some people like in life, they're already like, if they found the companion,
Yeah.
they're not looking anywhere else. They're like, yo, I'm set. Let me just focus on everything else.
Yeah.
You know?
I saw a video of a couple that said that like they met each other at like 35. But like you should see the way they look at each other, everything. Like the love is there. You know what I mean? So it all changes.
Everyone's different, man. Some young, some old. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. You never know. You know what I mean? But yeah, hey, listen, Melbourne, pull up with these nicknames, man. Because if, like, bro, like, this is what happens. When you get a nickname, think about how it's going to sound
And it's going to be on your
in
grave.
15 years.
And it's going to be on your grave.
Yeah, on your grave as well. And how is it going to sound in 15 years? Or, like, do you really want to be called Glock 72?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Or you know when it got embarrassing for me? When people would only know me when it used to be like Fresh Prince of Burn City. When they'd know me as like Fresh Prince of Burn City, that's when I'd get embarrassed.
Why would you get embarrassed about?
Because it was just like, bro, at least take the effort to learn my... Like, people wouldn't even bother learning my name. They just know me as that.
Yeah, but that's what you put on your Instagram. Like, if you put that on your socials,
Mate, I just did it as a little, like, dance gimmick.
Nah, it's still, yeah, but like, for example, it's like me putting Raver on my thing and being pissed off at people calling me thing. Because I remember when I was like Raver, and then I was like, oh, I just changed my socials to Raver.
Yeah.
And then I remember walking, I was like, I was in the area, and then one of the boys, he goes, Ravo! Still adjusting to it. I'm like, yo, what's up, Kurt?
Yeah.
But it was a good feeling, bro. I was like, this guy knows me, man. It's a real one. And I still remember the guy till today.
Yeah.
But hey, let's see.
And no, hey, you know, this is my personal favorite of you. Stingray.
Oh, no.
Stingray, I feel like we don't say it enough. And it needs to be brought back.
Stingray is my boxing nickname.
Also, speaking of Stingray, YG number 3 didn't really know much about Steve Irwin.
Oh, no way.
Nah, I didn't.
Nah, surely you guys know about him in Canada.
Nah.
People
do.
know.
I was the only one who didn't.
He's
know.
I reckon he's known worldwide, cuz.
Yeah. Nah, you know about him, bro, and thing.
Nah, it wasn't familiar to me. Like, it wasn't a name that like rings like bells, you know?
Yeah.
When he said the name, I was like, who? But then I was talking to other people about it, and they're telling me like, nah, how do you not know who this person is?
Brody, that's
bro,
why we
that-
don't mess with Stingrays down here, fam. They
Yeah,
took,
bro, we're
they took
beefing.
They took our Don, bro.
After the Don was taken out, bro, I had to change my name from Stingray to Raver because,
We don't mess with Stingrays.
Yeah.
They're cancelled, cuz.
yeah, I would have got cancelled. Damn it, what else we got, bro? It's
Hey.
on the list.
You put a mention of people just hating police. Let's talk about it.
Bro, like, I don't know, man. Like, lately, there's a crazy, like, increase in hate for police.
Yeah.
It's wild, man.
And you can actually tell.
And you can tell
Yeah.
it's like, yo, no one, like, there's a disrespect for
Yeah.
police. There's a lack of, like, we don't care about police anymore. And it's becoming in the wider society now. It used to be like, hey, yo, officer, blah, blah, blah. Now it's like, we hate police. And it used to even, like, I used to think, like, it was just a race thing, like, you know.
The stigma is worldwide, I feel like. But I feel like it's growing rapidly in Melbourne.
It's crazy in Melbourne. Like, yo, people hate the police. And the reason why I brought this up was because I was like, yo, because these coppers are graffitiing on their own cars. So pretty much, guys, cops in the Melbourne, they're drawing on the police cars.
Remember I showed you the cop cars. You remember how there was writing on it?
There was writing on it, and they're like, we're getting underpaid.
Yeah.
We're doing overtime. We're short staffed, and they're pretty much complaining about all this stuff. And they're like, yo, they're doing this in protest, and they want to raise awareness for it, and they want people in society in general to be like, hey, listen, help the police, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I got an issue with that because 2 years ago, we were getting fined a couple $100 for going to our Woolies and getting home 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
Because of COVID lockdowns. And it was the same police that were handing out the fines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not anti-police. I'm pro-police. I believe society needs
need 'em.
authority to run. We need to have, law enforcement, and people need to. And end of the day, we have some mentally cooked people here that believe they're above the law and they can get away with things. And you need authority. I'm not against it. I'm not against police. I'm not one of those guys that go, they're dogs, they're pigs and stuff. I'm not against them, but I lost a bit of that, support for police after how they were in lockdowns. You know what I mean? Giving fines to people for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I'm having a crappy day. I want to stay outside for another hour. All right, there is a lockdown, bro. I got mental health issues. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that had mental health issues, bro, that lost the plot because of lockdowns, and they got anxieties and stuff.
Yeah.
But and they're going downstairs, and they're caught downstairs an hour, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. A couple boys got fined for 10 minutes after lockdown. Did you guys have curfews in Canada?
Yeah, we did have curfews, but it wasn't too serious. Like during the whole COVID lockdown, I was outside every single day.
You guys, they did fines there too, yeah?
They did fines, but it wasn't too serious compared to Australia. When I was looking at Australia videos, it was crazy. It was
locked up.
Yeah, we didn't have it like that, to be honest. And I feel like our restrictions got easier as it went on, but you guys still had it hard the whole time.
We had it hard. So people were getting fines for going, they'll go Woolies, yeah? Let's just say this. I'll give you an example.
Woolies is a supermarket, by the way.
It's like it's our local supermarket.
Yeah.
So
he's just saying Woolies to you and you're looking at him like this.
I'm tripping out. So let's just say the Woolies is 10 minutes away from here.
Yeah.
We had a curfew at 10 o'clock, was it?
Yeah,
was it 9 or 10?
It was 10 p.m.
10 p.m. curfew. You have to be in your house. No excuses. Let's just say you go walk to Woolies around 9:20. You go shopping, you buy some clothes, you buy some food, you buy your groceries, you buy whatever. You walk home. You go, you know what? Let me sit down at the park. I've been in my house the whole day. Let me just sit down in the park for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm 3-4 minutes away from my house. Let me sit down. You walk 10:05, 10:06. Copper's having a bad day. Goes there. Hey, you should be in your house by now. Come here. Writes up a fine. Fines you then and there.
And it's not just any type of fine, cuz it's what was it, $1,200?
I can't remember the exact number.
It was 1.2K.
Yeah, it was pretty pricey.
Nah, for us, we had fines and stuff too, right? But it was more so it wasn't a lockdown in the sense where you can't be out late nights. It was more so you shouldn't be around socializing with people. So for example, if we were to be driving in a car and they were to pull us over, they'd be they'd check our licenses to see okay, do you guys have the same last name? Are you guys family? Do you guys live in the same house? If you guys did, then it's cool. But if not, then you could possibly get a fine, right?
We had that issue.
Which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But I feel the curfew thing doesn't really make sense because I feel the curfew thing kind of in a sense restricts the time that you have to do your shopping, restricts the time that you have to go outside. So if it's a smaller window, more people are going to go at that same time, which is what you're trying to avoid because you don't want people to be all together when they're COVID, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of I feel that in a sense didn't
That's
really
a
make
valid
sense.
point. You got a valid
right?
point there.
Yeah. You don't want a lot of people in the same area at the same time because time's constricted now, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I feel the whole curfew thing, 10 o'clock's crazy, bro. If you
10
think about it.
Bro, that was you're home,
because think about it. If you're working a 9 to 5, bro, you're waking up at 9 o'clock. You're finishing work at 5. You're probably getting home at 7.
Nah, but you're staying home. No, it's lockdown. Everyone's at home.
It's just pure lockdown. Okay, for us, essential workers could go outside to do their jobs, right?
Okay, yeah.
So grocery store workers, security guards, all these things, right? So then, but if not, you're you have to stay home, right? So I get that. But we didn't really have a curfew. I don't think we actually had a time curfew to where they said you have to be home by this time. It was more so a social gathering thing. We had limits. You can't have more than 5 people at your house at a time.
Yeah, we had that. We had all of that. We had whatever you had, but times about
times 3. Worse.
Yeah. We didn't have a time construction.
So it was full on like that, yeah. So police did all of that, and they had to enforce the law. Of course, they had to enforce the law. But at the end of the day, they're gonna look like the villains. Them and the government at the time. Anyways. What I was getting back to, since we went on that little COVID rant, we all had the COVID rant.
That argument would have been good about 2 years ago, mate.
Mate, 2 years too late. But what I was gonna say was, a lot of people lost trust in police.
Yeah, it's true.
A lot of people lost that support for the police. And bro, to be honest, I'm seeing these police protests and stuff, bro, and I'm like, you know what? Tough luck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm on that vibe right now. I'm like, you know what? You guys can complain about your little overtimes and stuff. Tough luck. It is what it is. Yeah. Suck it up, princess. Suck it up, coppers.
Honestly, I think it's tough though because at the end of the day, they were just doing their job, cuz.
Yeah.
And to be honest, people treat them like crap. Treat them you know what I mean? So for example, right? I feel there's this expectation, and as they should always be on top of their game 100%, all of those things. But cuz it's hard to push through when you're just copping abuse constantly. I actually feel for some of them, cuz there actually are some good police officers out there.
See, I'm not saying there's bad police.
No.
I'm saying they're good. They're good in general. But like, I'm saying
even
that time ruined it for them.
Oh, of course.
It put a
They were the
dent to their
villains. They were the
reputation,
villains. But even like when protests go on and stuff like this, cuz you see how people just like the immediate, like they're just waiting for a police officer to step out of line so they can just hurl stuff at them, just yell, just start going hard at them. At the end of the day, bro, they're like what? They're understaffed. I would say they're underpaid, cuz at the end of the day, they're the ones saying yes to like, bro, putting their lives out there on the line to an extent. Maybe not so much compared to Toronto where they're shooting at each other, but they're still putting their lives out there on the line. And so I definitely feel for them, but I just see it's pretty ironic. Like
it's ironic. Yeah.
It's ironic how they're protesting
Yeah.
after going hard on everyone else protesting, even during COVID and all that.
Yeah. So like, that's the thing. That's the funny part of it.
Yeah.
With me personally, I grew up in an environment where like, how do I say this? We were trained, like I don't even know, not even trained, like programmed to hate police.
Yeah.
We grew up in an environment, guys. Obviously, you know how we live in the public housing and stuff.
Yeah.
We grew up to like, bro, we hate the cops, man. They're the worst people and stuff. And like, bro, like the worst thing in this area to be is a cop for people. Like they'd rather you be a drug dealer than a cop.
Yeah.
And I think that's just the dumbest thing out, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, come on, man. Like, I personally would rather have more people from the community become coppers. You know why?
Oh, for sure.
Because in the end of the day, they're gonna have a connection to the community, and they're gonna want better for the community. Yeah. So let's just say they do see a couple kids slipping up, whatever. They can be like, "Hey, listen, man, I know your family, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have that conversation with your dad. Pull up.
Yeah.
That kid might switch on, you know."
I definitely feel like some of these community workers and people fighting for justice and all, you know what? Like, all you people that are doing these programs for like, that are like trying to like push for justice, especially for like youths that are doing crimes, like instead of running programs where you're all together doing dinners and stuff like that, like go actually and get in the fields where like we need those people. I feel like a lot of people, they want to like stand for it, but they don't want to take the actual role and go out there in the workforces.
Yeah, I agree with the community thing though, because I feel like a lot of police officers, right, they're in the force, in the field, they don't really come from like low income communities, right? So they don't really understand like the struggles that we're going through, like different social factors, like poverty, addictions, all these things that go on in like low income neighborhoods, right? So if you don't understand that growing up, and then you're going into these neighborhoods and trying to create a solution, right? You can't create a solution if you don't know the problem itself, right? Yeah. So then you're never really gonna understand it. But at the same time, though, I feel like have you guys ever had like a good interaction with police officers? Because I've had a lot, bro.
I've had some great ones.
I've had good ones with cops.
But I've also had some really bad ones.
Yeah. I'm very pro cops. Mm-hmm. Like I'm pro authorities. Mm-hmm. I genuinely believe like this F the police stuff is just nonsense, and is done by and is being pushed by a bunch of like people on drugs, guys that just want to continue their bad habits. Yeah. And the reason they push this F the police. The reason I just tripped out, but the reason why they push this F the police propaganda and stuff is because they live a life of crime, and you know.
I feel like it's people, not even just people who live a life of crime, bro. I feel like people just try to hop on the wave. Like you have like a bunch of suburban people too, like fuck the police. They've never had interactions with the police.
Pigs,
they try to like put on the gangster persona a lot, right? Yeah. And stuff. Like me personally, like I've had good encounters with the police, bro. Like I've had good and bad, right? I've had good ones to where like I remember one time when I was a kid, I was at Tim Hortons. I don't know if you guys Tim Hortons, which is basically like a Starbucks in Canada, right? So I was there, and then the officer who was in front of me, I went to place an order. He was placing his order on the right side, but I didn't even know this guy paid for my order. Like he just like that, right? And then when I went to go pay, the lady was like, "Oh, he already paid for your order." And I asked him why. He's like, "Oh no, I just wanted to just treat someone today." Like what I mean, he didn't have to do it. He just did it out of the kindness of his heart. I've had like police officers when like I would like get in trouble, right? Yeah. They'll tell me, oh, like, when you go to your court, if you do this and this and this could help you. Try doing this and this. Yeah. You have these programs that you could use. If you do these programs, then your charges will get dropped, whatever, right? Yeah. So, like, realistically, like, they don't have to tell you these things, right? Or try to help you, but they do, you know what I mean? So, like, there are good police officers and stuff, but I feel like, what they say, like, one bad apple is gonna like ruin the whole right?
Ruin the whole thing.
Yeah, right. It's the same thing about like terrorism, right? You see what if like one Muslim does something bad, they're gonna label all Muslims terrorists, right? It's kind of like the same concept in what police do, right? You see one bad police case and they blame everyone. So like you know, it's a
Of
touchy
course,
subject.
of course. Hey, there's good and bad. There's
Yeah,
good and
there's good
bad
and
of
bad.
police, 100%. And to be honest, how about this? There's more good than bad police. There's way more good than bad police.
To be honest, I feel like with anything, there's
Yeah.
more good than bad.
There's way more good than bad. I think we just obviously it's look.
We emphasize the bad.
But I feel like it's
I'll
how
show
you
you.
approach
I'll
the
give you an
bad too.
example. I'll give you an example. I go to work. Yeah. I do my job, and I do my job every day. Good. I do the job. However, whenever I do make a mistake, that will get noticed very quickly.
Yeah.
Because that mistake has consequences. You know what I mean? The good stuff I do every single day in that year is always going to get highlighted. It's not going to get highlighted. It's just going to be like, yeah, he's doing what he needs to do. And a lot of cops do that. They do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe one of them slips up one day. And then it's like, hey, all Victorian police are bad.
Yeah.
It's not really true. But like I've had like pretty bad encounters, to be honest, with police. Growing up, I've had heaps of bad encounters. But one time me and my boy were in Footscray.
Yeah.
We're going to go get a haircut, you know, back in the days. When the hair was around.
Back when Raver had hair.
So we go get a haircut. It was the day before I was coming to T-Dot.
Yeah.
It was the day before I was flying out. So we're walking, and some guy does like a full drift around us. And we're like, yo, bro, that's a bit sus.
Yeah.
And police didn't stare at him at all. They didn't even flinch at him. And they're just staring at us. And then we're walking. We see another undercover cop walk past us. Drive past us, staring at us. I'm like, yo, I think these coppers are onto us, bro. So we walk straight. And then another cop car comes. They're staring at us. And then we walk into like the corner of a street. As we get to the corner of the street, a police van drives past us, opens the door through the bus stop window, pulls out a shotgun. Get the F down.
Yeah, well.
I'm like, yo, this is in the corner. This is like the middle of Footscray.
It's a movie, cuz.
And I said, this is the middle of Footscray, and no way I'm getting caught lacking here.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I turn around and I walk to the corner of the wall, so no one can see me. I go to the corner and I'm hidden in the corner. My homeboy, Miskin, he got stopped then and there. He just put his hand up. He's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Shoop. They dropped us both to the ground, need us.
Yeah.
Get the F down. The guy tried, he cuffed me, hand thing at me. I said, you know what? This is my opportunity to, resist a little bit. So I'm just going bang, and the guy's kneeing me, and I'm just elbowing the guy, the copper, and then he just ends up cuffing me, and then he puts me on the ground, and then this guy looks into my pocket. Bro, I had like $5,000 in my pocket, cash.
Yeah, wow.
Because I was going to Toronto the next day. He sees the $5,000. Yeah, we got someone here.
Cuz.
So they do that. They cuff me. They find that, and then they realize I cashed that out. It's my money, whatever. Some other police officer comes, and I'm just thrashing the guy. After that, I get up. The guy gets me up. He goes, mate, I could have killed you. Don't walk away. I said, you're a pig, you're a rat, you're a skunk, you fat dog. I would have taken
turned
you.
into one of these-
Turn off your gun. Hey, if you didn't have your gun, turn off your camera right now. We'll see what we do right now. I'm just thrashing him. I'm like, bro, you're a failure in life. That's why you became a cop, bro. You couldn't even join the army, you fat dog.
Yeah.
I'm just thrashing him. But I was like, it was for fun.
Yeah.
It was like, even after it, like the guy went away.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, my bad. I'm like, nah, cool. It's cool. And
Yeah.
after thrashing this guy, I ran through his whole family too. I said, your mum's embarrassed of you. This, that. After we did all that, I just dabbed the guy up. We're like, hey, he's like, oh, hey, sorry, man. I had to do my job. We thought you guys were things. So someone had there was someone that was going around. He had a firearm on the train.
Oh, wow.
And they thought it was us.
Yeah.
And it was close identity. I said, bro, there's like 100 black people here. How did you pick us of all of them? And why wouldn't we run if we had a firearm?
Yeah.
And then he's like, let's just explain it to me. Anyways, the copper guy goes, hey, man, my bad. I just had to do my job.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, cool. It's cool. I just said, hey, my bad for just thrashing you, bro. I just had to let something out. He's like, yeah, I get it, man. I get it a lot.
Yeah.
And then we just moved on. But that was a bad experience with cops.
Yeah. You get some good ones. You get some bad ones. Like I remember one time when I was working in the warehouse days, bro, the cop car didn't have his lights on. And he's driving up. It's about 3:30 a.m. I'm going to work. I start work at 4 a.m. I pull out and they go turn. I didn't see the cop car. Anyway, I just see these lights come. They pull me over. The guy pulls me over. He goes, why'd you pull out in front of me? I said, you don't have your lights on. And he's like, I do. And I'm like, look at your car. You don't have your lights on. Anyway, he checked it and he was having a conversation like, oh, you should be careful, whatever.
He's telling you.
He's telling me I should be careful. He didn't have the lights on. But then you know what happened? At the time, I had a court date coming up in the future, and so the guy come up with his iPad and goes, "Hey, look at this," and the guy was like, "Nah, that has nothing to do with this right now." And he just told me like, "Go enjoy your day at work." But it made me think like, if you like were to have a previous offense to something, like their mentality completely changes to how they're gonna act towards you. So like I definitely I feel for like the whole people that are trying to like get back into society after being locked up or having a court date or even just an offense in general. I really feel for those people that are just trying to get back to normal life, work, whatever it is. Because bro, mine's just something minor. Imagine you had something big and you actually wanted to change your life around. That's just a random rant.
Nah, but you know the thing is too, but with these coppers, bro, like to be honest, like despite like the bad interactions, it's very rare.
It's rare.
You know I've never ever been pulled over in my life.
That's because you don't drive,
I
mate.
do
You
drive.
barely drive, cats.
I do drive.
This guy has his license, yeah? He barely drives, bro.
I drive, bro. What do you mean? I drive. I whip it, man. I whip it most days. I was driving today.
Do you drive to work?
Nah, to the gym. I don't drive to work. I catch tram. I drove what's called. I drove to the gym today. Boys,
Oh, by the way, YG's been tripping out all day about being on the other side of the road.
Yeah, it's different. I'm not gonna lie. Like, every time they come, anyone like cousins from Australia come over, they always say like it's weird to be on the right side. I'm just like, I just never take it in. But I have the experience
you guys, you guys got a sick rule where you can like do right turns on red lights.
Oh yeah, you guys can do that here?
We can't do that.
Nah,
we can't
no
do that.
way.
It's red or green or orange. Yeah. So you guys can. So
Hey, and do you guys still have no speed cameras?
Nah. So recently, my neighborhood got like speed cameras, and we got speed bumps and stuff.
But when I was there, they didn't have speed cameras.
Yeah, but
even on the was it the 402?
No, on the highways there's no.
What's the highway
No,
called?
the highway has
402?
no speeding cameras.
The highway has none.
What's the
None.
highway called?
There's a bunch of them. 401.
The main one, the 401.
The 401 is the main one for Toronto, right? And then,
that's 401's for Ontario, right?
No. It's for
It goes across
Toronto.
Ontario.
No. This the 401. The 401 converts into the 410 to go to Brampton, and then it converts into the 403 if you're trying to go to London. Like there's different routes.
Yeah.
But like the 401 is like, probably like the most known. The 401 and 407. 407 is like the one
There's
where you have to pay
speed
and has cameras.
Oh, so you don't, but there's no speed cameras, yeah?
No. Just in the neighborhoods we had
I
them
remember
recently.
when we were driving to Montreal, we were flying at like 145, 150 on a snowy day too, man. I'm like, bro, this place is already, man.
Nah, but the thing is, you're like always paranoid. I remember I was driving with you, and you were paranoid too when I was driving in the snow.
But that's because you're a shocking driver.
Cuz, this guy,
his foot, the road is about as skinny as, bro, I don't even know what a skinny is, bro. It's just skinny, narrow road, yeah? This guy's fanging it 100 kilometers an hour. And you remember what car he's driving? The Toyota Echo. You see Toyota Echo?
No, you didn't have your license when I was there.
Oh no! When
You weren't driving. You were doing you were learning from your dad, man.
I'm my G1. I'm my
Yeah,
G1,
this
so I have
G1.
to drive with an adult. So then my dad was in the passenger, and then he was in the back with us. But when Damian came is when I had my license. So I was driving
He
by
let me
myself.
drive, cuz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I let Akram drive too.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
These guys, they didn't let me drive.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't like driving. I'm a passenger princess, bro. I
Told you. I said it just before. You don't like driving, cuz.
You said I don't drive. I
Barely.
prefer to be on the seat, but I'll drive if I have to.
But you know what I like driving when I was there? The Sea-Doo.
No, I don't really like driving either, to be honest. I watched the video recently, and they're saying how like if you're just like a business person, so you're saying how like, bro, just take an Uber everywhere. You can close so many businesses. You can do so much instead of driving. Like in that hour that you're driving somewhere, if you were the passenger and you're just in the Uber, you could do like business transactions. You could plan for videos. You could edit videos.
You're trying to romanticize being a passenger princess. I know what you're trying to do. You're a diva. You're a div. You're one of the divs.
Guys, you're telling me in the Ubers you're doing forex exchanges, buying Bitcoin,
You're telling me-
closing deals, fam.
You're telling me if you had the opportunity to drive, like have a chauffeur, like for life or drive, which one are you choosing?
Chauffeur for sure.
Which one are you choosing?
I'll drive.
Fucking liar. What a fucking liar. No one's driving, bro.
I'll drive, bro. My
For the
man.
rest of your life.
I'm a drive. I like. I actually like driving.
I like driving. The thing is, I like driving, but I hate speed limits. So that's why I hate driving. Like I want to speed. I have this like urge to speed. That's my thing. So I like driving. Like, bro, if I had to drive in like a 60 road, I'd be like far out. Like it pisses me off, man.
Hey, you know what? Layla said to YG. She gave him warning. She goes, "Hey, if they make any jokes, don't take it to heart." So it makes me think YG's a little bit sensitive, you know.
Nah, I'm not a
He's
sensitive
a little
person.
sensitive man, you know.
I'm not a sensitive person. But like, you know,
no way,
Why would, she why would she have to give him
Did
the
she
warning?
actually say that?
huh?
She said.
No.
"Be
She was just
careful."
telling me like, I think no. You know what it is? I guess before maybe like before I would get angry a lot quicker, or be like more short tempered and stuff, or be upset. But then now I'm not so much like that, right? But she was just like a warning, like, you know, they like banter and stuff like that. Don't take it personal.
Oh yeah. No, you know, why'd you? Cause you should know right now, cause anyone can get the smoke. Cause Boba's getting the smoke. My grandma is getting the smoke. Everyone gets the smoke, man. There's everyone has a joke. Everyone has a joke.
No one's off the hook.
No one's off the hook, guys.
Nah, but you know what it is? I feel like banter isn't too much like in our family, like back home in the Canada and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like don't take it personal. That's just like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
common like thing there.
Yeah, you're right.
So if you wear a handbag, it's alright. Just let us know next time.
Yeah. Hey, what do we got?
Oh, hey, by the way, because we were just talking about police before. Because I didn't even know about this. But, bro, so it says, this is what the post says. It says, police union calls for a ban on neo-Nazi marches after hateful rally in Ballarat. So basically what happened over in Ballarat. So, because over in Ballarat basically is like, it's 3 hours, 2.5 hours out of Melbourne. It's the countryside. But basically, they had masked men chanting, Australia is for the white man. And they were marching across Ballarat, cuz. And so they were saying like they're wearing balaclavas, and they were chanting like "Hail Victory." They were doing like Nazi salutes and all that. But you know, I tripped out. This was actually not on the media. You didn't see nothing. You didn't see this on the media, cuz you didn't see this on the news. Nothing.
Because I reckon these media, Channel 7, these guys, they don't want to. You know what? They don't even want to put it on the news. They don't want to even make it a headline, bro, because it promotes them. And you know the thing is too. You know what's even crazy, bro? No one even cares on social media. And that just shows, like, to be honest, I think these groups, guys, they're just trying to be a bit relevant. Yeah. And how about this? I'm not even dropping hate on them, guys. Like, I'm not even hating.
You're with them.
No, I'm not even hating on them, guys. It's just like, bro, they can't even get clout, bro. These guys are not even good on the internet, bro. Because you know why? Because racism, like, cause if you're a white supremacist, bro, I can name a million racist white people. How come these guys can't market themselves right, cuz?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, cuz?
Yeah.
To think in a country like Australia, cuz, where we always used to think it's the white man's land and stuff. These guys can't even get a headline on the news article, cuz I don't even want to. You can't even give them effort, bro.
They can't do it in sports. They're not making it here.
Yeah, bro, they're not doing it at all, cuz. Do you know what I mean? And it's not even hate to them, cuz. Like, you know what I mean? I just genuinely think, cuz, they just don't market the racism right, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, cuz, you just got to find your approach. Maybe it's who's the leaders, cuz. Their leaders is probably some extreme guy that just says some reckless stuff and is full of anger.
Yeah. Hey, but because of it, you know what's now illegal? And so now they've actually done a law. So if you do like a hate crime protest, $23,000 fine.
Guys,
23K.
these guys struggled to get that many views, guys. They couldn't even get that many views. They didn't even bother giving them the fine. They said, try again next time.
Yeah, they said next time you try, we'll
these
give you
guys
a
had to
fine.
go Ballarat, guys. You know why they had to go Ballarat? Because there's more Palestine protests. They're like, mate, Sunday's booked for Palestine. Dave, do you know where we can do a protest? Mate, I'm looking at the booking system here.
Sunbury's booked out.
Sunbury's booked out. We got Ballarat. That's the closest.
And the next is a Chuka. We're not going to a Chuka.
Yeah. No, we're not going to get the following there, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, they're struggling, guys. I'm not going to lie to you, man. It's just like, if you're still doing that, like, how about this? Let me give a tip to the what are they called? The
Neo-Nazis.
I'll give them a tip, like, just straight up, like, how it is. They probably won't watch it, but like, I think they just need to market better. That's all it is. Like, it's just.
They need to do what we need to do, actually.
Yeah, like
they need to hire a female to market to do their marketing.
That's what we need to do. Actually, no, because we're comparing ourselves to the
Neo-Nazis, we feel your pain because we need female marketers.
It's a struggle, Kaz, when Cheryl from Arts at VU gets more views on TikTok than a neo-Nazi group. You know what I mean? Nah, they just need to market it well, bro. Like, to be honest, guys, like, I just feel like these guys, it's become like outdated, this neo-Nazi stuff.
Oi, ATARs came out. You don't know what ATARs are. But so basically the year 12 students have finished their exam period, mate.
It's your scores.
It's your scores. So you know when you finish high school, what's your system called? Do you guys have a system?
Nah, we don't have like we just get our report card at the end of the day and that's that.
So what do? You lick the window and then get a certificate?
We don't have like scores or nothing like that.
Nah, you guys get scores when you finish high school.
We get report cards. Like I'll show you like you got this grade in this class. But
But when you finish do you guys have year 12?
yeah.
What do you get when you finish year 12? To get into uni, college.
You get a transcript, but it doesn't show like you get your GPA.
It does. It shows you
yeah.
your score, bro. It tells you what you got out of 100, Kaz.
It might show you like a GPA.
Did you?
But like,
Did you?
GPA,
Wait.
That's what it's called.
Did you finish school?
Yeah. It might show you your GPA, but like it's not something that people go around about. Like, oh yeah, my GPA is this. It's not like a common thing.
No.
People talk about.
GPA is in uni. Okay, we get that.
Yeah.
GPA is uni. It's out of 4, right? You guys have it out of 4, yeah. In high school, what do you have?
We don't have like a column.
How do you get into like
If you want to become a doctor, how do you get into
No, what's the
medicine?
difference between like right now? What gets someone into U of T, so University
Oh,
of
you'd
Toronto?
have to have like a total average. Like, it'd be like
yes.
Your cumulative average.
What is it called?
Like your average, your total average.
Yeah, total average. That's what it
Okay.
is.
All right. So
And it's out of 100, yeah.
It would just be like all your grades, and then you divide it by the amount of classes.
And it's out of 100, yeah.
Yeah.
In year 12, and you
Yeah.
get compared to everyone.
Yeah,
And then U of T says, "I will take you in," or
yeah.
Ryerson says, "We'll take you in," or University of Waterloo.
Yeah.
Fam, I know these units in TDAP.
Hey, so we got the basic maths out of the way just then.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys. But basically, the VC people just finished their total score. But I realized, bro, there's actually cause I reckon kids get depressed, cuz.
What do you mean?
From their results. They grind hard all year. They get their. I feel like, because you're just saying it doesn't really matter your score, yeah? People don't really care about it.
It does.
No,
Do people care about it?
No, I thought you meant like your like GPA or whatever. Like I thought you were talking about something else. My bad. I was
You
confused.
you were talking about the GPA for uni.
uni,
Bro,
yeah.
people care, man.
Okay. Such an emphasis on it. Kids grind all year, bro. I'll be honest, mate. I'm gonna say something. I feel like I wasn't one to try really hard in year 12. I didn't really go that hard.
Damian was in the department. You know what I'm talking about. You know what department I'm talking about. And don't even ask, are you implying this and that? So just keep saying what you were saying.
Are you implying
about not working hard, Kaz? What department in year 12 were you in?
What noise is that? I just want to know.
I don't know,
Can you
mate.
do it one more time?
You figured that one. So what happened? You didn't really
So basically, I didn't really focus in school. I feel like I'm doing pretty well still. Bro, what are your thoughts on the whole? Did you take it serious when you did your ATAR?
Yeah, man. 100%. I tried, man. But you know the thing is?
What ATAR did you get?
No, I'll tell you. I'll break this down to you.
Tell me what was your ATAR?
I'll break this down.
I don't hear. Tell me what your ATAR was.
Let me break this down to you.
Just
so I
tell
can
me your
you.
friend. Just
Oh,
tell-
the score?
Yeah.
68. That's not done. That's not done. I'll break it down to you. Because I was going to drop out of school in year 11. I was going to get kicked out. I used to get 40% for school.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got to school because you know what I was learning in year 12? Adjectives, nouns,
Oh,
verbs.
no way.
Guys, I was learning that, bro.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. So from the year 7 to year 12, year 11, I didn't do nothing in school.
You're just there for haps.
I was literally there for haps. I used to sit in class and just kick back. The teacher would say a bunch of things. It would go straight through my head, out. Anyways, I sat down with the teacher. He said to me, "Hey, listen, so what's going on? What do you want? Like, why are you still at school?" I told him, "Bro, I'm going to get kicked out of my house if I ain't. Homeboy's going to get kicked out." Anyways, bro, I said, "Yeah, I need to take school serious." And then that's where I actually, bro, this guy had to sit down with me for a whole year, teach me stuff. And then I ended up with like 68. To be honest, I should have got like 72.
Yeah.
But I flopped one of the exams because me and my teacher did the exact essay.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, he goes, "Do you want to do this context?" Bro, I think my teacher was trying to tell me this is going to be in the exam. He goes, in a weird way, he goes, "Do you want to do this essay or this essay? I think you should do this essay." And let's do the essay.
Oh, you did the other
and that
one.
prompt ended up being in the English exam.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I would have got a way high score.
He was trying to plug you.
He was trying to plug me. Yeah, bro.
What were you doing behind the scenes with the teacher, mate, to get that type of information?
Bro, that teacher taught me stuff like, he's like, "Bro, you got your 8 level English, bro."
How were you forming payments with him?
Huh? No, it was an even exchange. The guy wanted to help a brother out, but I ended up getting into my course and everything. Anyways,
Yeah.
I ended up getting into the course. He needed like 83 to get.
Do you
into
feel
the
like you
course.
wish you took it more serious?
Schooling?
Yeah.
100%, bro. I think it's a great experience. What
No,
I
not
love,
schooling, your ATAR.
yes, and bro, I was young, bro. I was like 17, bro, when I finished
Yeah.
school. But what I would say is, I wish I took it. Like I love the fact that I actually did take it serious, and I did end up just taking the piss like a lot of my friends did.
Yeah.
Because I learned that, like, hey, listen, you can. I saw progression.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't even mind because by the time I finished uni, that kid I was that was 68, I ended up finishing uni with like distinctions on my last 2 years straight. No, nothing less than distinction.
Yeah.
So there was a massive improvement, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to be honest, I think it was a great experience, and I think anyone doing U12 should give it their best because it shows you, listen, you tried.
Yeah.
That's the end result. In a way, do you get me?
Yeah,
like,
I get you. So kids, stay in school, focus hard, listen to Uncle Ravo and Damo.
No, 100%. I think kids should try their best at school. Like, I genuinely believe, like, this idea of, like, bro, I'm going to take U12, like, I'm going to take the piss out of U12. I don't need to I can get into my uni course or I can do things. I think it's a dumb thing. I think it's a crazy challenge that you give yourself where you get to try your best at schooling, give it your all, and see where you end up.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's a good thing for where you are in life. Not as in, like, I'm not saying, like, where in life you are, but I'm saying, like, okay, hey, look, I was here. I tried my best. I got to here.
Yeah.
I progressed here. You know what I mean? I improved. Bro, even if you go from like 52 to like 57, that's progress. You know what I mean? It's a 1% every day thing.
Okay, but do you feel like the grading system's fair or no?
Because the grading system in this country, in the Western world, is BS, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I think because I think the schooling here doesn't equip us to be at our best. To be honest, I'm more of a problem solving person, you know. I'm not an essay writing person.
I'm a visual learner.
Yeah. So we should get tested on our skills, what we're good at, you know.
Yeah.
And I think homeschooling it helps you a lot with that stuff.
Yeah. I feel like even teachers have a role to play in it too. I feel like in certain like math, like teachers can't pick favorites in it, right? But when it comes to like writing, if your teacher likes you, you're gonna get a good grade, right? And if your teacher doesn't like you, you're not gonna get a good grade. At the end of the day, that's how it goes. Because I remember like in high school, so I took academic English, which is like the higher part of English, and then maybe the next semester I took math, right? But I wanted to drop it, so the only course that was available was the lower level English, which is like the easier version. And when I took it, the teacher hated me, bro. She always used to tell me, "You're gonna get a lower grade in this class than you did in the higher one, right?"
No way.
And I ended up getting a lower grade in that class, which is crazy because it's way easier, right?
Yeah.
So then, like, it really comes down to your teacher. And I always used to tell my friends that I feel like, let's say, for example, if there's 2 English classes going on at the same time, the other class should be marking the assignments. Like, for example, if, like, teacher A is teaching you, right? And teacher B is teaching the same class to another class, teacher B should mark your, like, assignments and stuff because she doesn't know you. She's marking you basically solely on, like, what you wrote and not who you are.
I read that.
I feel like that's something that they should do. I feel like your teacher who taught you shouldn't be the one that marks your test.
YG number 3 for a principal of
Because you do more than pour water. He does more than pour water down the sink.
Because me, bro. When I was in class, bro, I was fucking around all the time. I was loud. I was talking to teachers.
That was my problem, bro.
They didn't like me, right? So right off the bat, like, they're not gonna be easy with me. They're not gonna fuck with me, right? So then, compared to like someone else that was like easygoing or like didn't give them a hard time, right? But like my quality of work was there because my quality of work hasn't changed since I went to university, right?
You know the thing with you is, you see, your experience was different to my experience.
Yeah.
Because your teacher
Yeah.
didn't like you, yeah?
Yeah.
Like as in they just marked you bad.
Yeah.
My teacher, I was a menace, and the teacher was like, stay back.
Yeah.
Stay back around. And the thing about me is, I'm not going to lie, as much of a menace I am, I'm not like a menace like screaming and stuff. I'm just a menace. Like I'll just kick back. I'll just be like if my teacher calls my name, I'll just be like pretending I'm zoned out. But I'll go to sleep in class.
Yeah.
So like the teacher would make me stay back and would go through the work. That's what I do.
Yeah.
So like your teacher would be like, I'll just give him a bad mark. My teacher would sit back with me, give me train me, like teach me, and then let me go once I learn.
No, I feel like teachers also have to have a passion for it too, right? Well, any career, like any job that you
Majority
go into,
of them,
you should
I
have
feel
a
like,
passion
didn't
for it.
succeed in what they really wanted to do.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people just like settle for jobs that they're not passionate about, and that affects like the clientele that works with that job. Like for example, teachers, the students are being the ones who are like getting punished for it if like your teacher doesn't have a passion for it, or like nurses, like and like all these things. So I feel like that's something, and I also feel like a lot of people need to take school more seriously, right? Like I feel
Schooling's important, man.
Yeah,
no, but you know what it is, bro? It's the age you're at, bro. I feel like being a teenager, even being a guy in high school. Like,
I feel like everyone thinks they're too cool for school, bro. Everyone
man,
has that
everyone thinks they're
mentality,
cool, bro.
right? They like, and then like at the end of the day, it fucks you over though, right? And I was one of those people that like, I wasn't like taking school serious and stuff. And then once I finally applied to college, only one college accepted me. And it was like the easiest college you could get into at all, right? It was the easiest one, right? So then I was
School
just like...
full of school of ex-drug dealers and strippers.
College for
This guy's sitting in class with a 40-year-old. Hey, what are you in here for?
heroin.
It was like
College for the special needs.
it was easy. It was literally the easiest college.
Cuz you looked
All
over to
right,
your
class. Today we're learning about the alphabet. Yo, fam, why'd you sitting there like, yo, fam, I'm paying tuition for this, fam?
We're gonna learn about our lefts and our rights.
It was like I wouldn't say it was an easy college, but it was like one of the colleges that didn't have like the best reputation in, right?
Yeah.
So then but then once you get there, you're like, fuck. Like later on, you're gonna regret it. Like, you know what I mean? As years go by, you're gonna be like, fuck, I could have just done that, right? But then in order to fix it, I just had to like get better grades so I could get accepted in the university. That like bridge programs where if you went to college and you have really good grades, you could transfer into uni.
Yeah.
But the thing is, my first year of college, I was just chilling the whole time. I had like 4 of my best friends in all my classes too, right? So you know how that goes, right? And then the next year afterwards, I came to the realization, I'm like, well, you know, what am I doing with my life? Let me like try to like get things together.
Yeah. And everyone gets at different times in life, man.
Yeah.
Everyone gets it in different times, bro. Like I think I got it in just at the start of year 12.
Yeah, man. And I feel like for me, most of the times where I recognize like things that are going wrong is like during Ramadan time, right? It's always during Ramadan when I'm like,
fam, man's prayers are up and his grades need to go up as well.
Yeah, man. And that's what happened, bro. I prayed, I studied, I did my thing, and then my grades went up, and then I got accepted into uni, and like, you know, next year I'm doing my master's. So like, you know, like even if you're not going to school, it's never too late to like, you know.
I didn't start until 21.
Yeah.
Hey, the schools, the thing is, one thing about schools is like they make it seem like it's the end.
Yeah.
If it's not in thing, they don't they have to teach students. Hey, listen, if you did stuff up in high school, whatever, there's these other pathways.
There's other pathways. Yeah,
there's other pathways because there's a lot of kids thinking like it's the end of the world.
So you
bro.
think it's either you do good, get a good ATAR, or you're ripping bongs for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It's like,
You're ripping bongs, Kaz. And the thing is too, some people, Kaz, they get a crazy reality check when they go to uni because they don't realize that uni is not the same as high school. And uni is like and you know what's like you can see like the kids that struggle in uni, man, are like they're all popular in high school and they get to uni and they're just like, oh snap.
University is built for the ones that like got a consistent routine in high school. For year 11 and 12, they got a consistent routine in.
That's the thing. Like
they got a schedule in their lifestyle, like their life, where they can actually prioritize studying.
Yeah, and I didn't have. So I had the schedule, but I didn't perform that crazy in high school, you know. But then when I got to uni,
the schedule came clutch.
It came in clutch with the thing.
Yeah.
So I was able to just fly through it, man.
Yeah.
So I got through my first year, bro. I'm 17 in uni. I was 17 years old when I was doing uni. So I'm smashing it out. I started understanding the system, credits, distinctions, credit distinction.
Yeah.
And then I get to like the next year. I mean, like the second half of the year.
Yeah.
Until my last year, I didn't get anything under distinction. I was getting like 78, 74, 79, 70. Like I was just getting distinction, everything.
Yeah.
So like eventually the schedule fit in, you know, and that's the progression, bro. And then from there, like my scores were even good. That I got into like to do. It's called the Juris Doctor in Monash University.
Yeah.
So I got to like to do law school there.
Yeah.
Because of my scores were like they looked at my scores and they said, hey, you did good. Come in. And then I got into there and I just realized, Banda law, man. I'm trying to be an outlaw in that, fam.
Yeah. On the run and that.
Yeah. Hey, last topic before we do finish.
Also, hey, for our VC viewers, we love you and we appreciate you.
Yeah.
And we're proud of you.
Shout out to you, yeah.
But get off the Duffs.
Yeah, before we do wrap, that was what I was going to talk about, the Duffs. Hey, do you know what the Duffs are, YG?
Nah.
You know when the DJ on the deck, like rave music,
Mm-hmm.
So, rave music
is on the rise.
It's past its rise. It's like it's peak.
It's peaked.
It's peak right now. And like, right, you know how you know rave music peaked when you got the blacks going there now.
Yeah.
Because the blacks are even leaving the Afro beats and telling them you guys can play your Burner Boys, and that's why Ravers got them in their top 5 in the Spotify rap, and they're going to the Duffs now, and the Duffs have taken over.
I'll be honest, I think Duffs are demonic, cuz.
Why is that?
Bro, because you know what it is? It's the tempo of the beat. But have you noticed whenever they have the beat going off, have you seen the stage, the layout? The layout of the stage is phenomenal every single time.
It depends what you're talking about. You're talking about like EDM. It's different.
Yeah,
It's different.
okay.
I'm talking about the ones where it's the securities here. We're gonna have to wrap up.
Say 5 minutes. Say 5
We'll
minutes.
give him 5. We'll give him 5. I've told the guy 5. Yep. So, hey, with the doofs, it depends what you're talking about. You're talking about like those like full techno heavy.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
I'm
about
gonna go
like
into that in a second.
No, I'm talking about the raves. I'm
Okay.
talking about the raves where you see them at like festivals.
Yeah.
In the countryside.
Yeah.
Bro, that's been
Bush
going on.
doofs.
Bush doofs.
Bush doofs, yeah.
Bush doofs. Bro, like, but the thing is now, the reason why I brought this topic up is because you find them in the most random places. Brother, I saw these guys on the edge of a cliff in Europe somewhere. Doof, doof, doof. And there's a DJ and there's like a crazy sunset and they're just like raving. And I'm like, bro, it got to the point where people are just doofing anywhere.
Yeah. Tunnels.
Countryside.
In Australia. Yeah.
Bro,
Deserts.
I seen the doof. My boy was telling me, he's like, hey, come to this doof. I'm like, oh, where's it at? He's like, I don't know the location yet, but they're going to text it to me soon.
Yeah, they text
Brother,
us.
they got doof cults now, brother.
Yeah.
Why is it on the rise, man? What do you think it is?
You know, it is. I think it's an escape because a lot of doofs come with that drug lifestyle, the party lifestyle, and it's like an escape from reality, whatever you're doing. Because what it is, those things give you such an endorphin hit. So like one of my friends was telling me, he was saying, because I think it's MDMA.
Your boy came to the thing. Your boy, the one that was on our thing.
Bro, Arion,
brother. I was gonna say Aaron, but I didn't know. If it was
Arion, bro, you tripped me out.
He goes to the doofs.
Yes, he loves the doofs.
Yeah.
Cause I have another boy who goes to doofs, and he was telling me, because like, they get on the MD and stuff, and bro, the way he was describing, this is where I say it's demonic. The way he was describing it was cooked. He was like, bro, everyone was just loving each other. Like you just so like, he goes, I'm never, and this is a statement. He goes, I've never been so happy in my life. I've never been so happy in my life.
How's that demonic, bro? Like, come on, bro.
Cause you're going somewhere, you take.
It's not. It's a chemical thing, bro. It's just chemicals that does it. It's not like a demon that's going in you. It's a chemical that's playing with your brain. How's that demonic?
Cause where do you reckon it comes from?
What?
Where do you reckon it comes from?
What?
The whole mix.
Lab made.
Huh?
It's a lab made.
Of course, cuz, but the whole atmosphere is demonic. It gives you something different, cuz. Even I reckon, like I'm being serious. Like I generally reckon it's demonic for me. That's what I say.
No, but how, cuz? Explain it, bro. How's
Okay.
it demonic? They're playing music. Cuz this has been done for traditions for thousands of years since human society's come around.
Yeah.
There's psychedelics, there's something.
Of course.
And it activates something in your brain.
But
and
also,
people realize that a bit of music with and a bit of fire and a bit of.
I'll tell you
don't
exactly
say
what
the fire is from the devil.
No. I'll tell you exactly
Don't
what
you
it
dare
is.
say the fire is from, but a bit of that is like.
No, I'll tell you
it's just a
exactly what it
chemical
is.
thing, man.
It's not even that, because afterwards what happens is not even just the withdrawals from it, cuz like I have boys that literally will sit there and they reminisce on times where they go, man, I miss this. Like there's something within them, not even like how they're feeling or their emotions. It's almost like a soul longing for it, cuz. Like the way they're just dreaming about. They literally say, I close my eyes when I go to sleep, and I still, it's like one of the doofs had a literal wolf on it, on the top, glowing. He goes, when I go to bed, I close my eyes and I still see that wolf glowing, speaking to me. Cooked, cuz.
Kazi, your boy's got to go rehab and check what drugs he took. Because, bro, he might have taken some crazy psychedelics. That's the thing. Psychedelics does that to your brain. It's chemical. Your brain
But even when you're off it, cuz.
That's withdrawals, cuz.
Yeah, for me, I just go, that's messed up, cuz.
It's not. I'm not saying it's not demonic, cuz. It is. It's a very cuz. And if you see some of the stuff they put on the stage, cuz, you're starting to question what's going on.
It's wild,
But I'm
cuz.
saying, cuz, like saying MDs, like, oh, it is demonic. Right? All it is chemical balance. People been taking People been getting intoxicated since the start of time, bro.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to cup a high.
Mate, but when I see a thing on the stage and I see horns coming out of it representing Satan, mate, I think that's a bit cooked, you know?
No. I'm saying that.
It's a
that
bit
stuff,
of subliminal stuff.
No, that stuff, I get it.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I'll say that's demonic. But, mate, there's blokes in Cloud 9 off. Wait, there's guys in Cloud 9.
Sharing a HSP at 5 a.m. in the morning.
at 5 a.m. off Molly.
Yeah.
And just doing this.
Yeah.
Is that demonic? It's just.
I would say.
It's not. It's a sin. Like, you can say sin.
Oh, of course,
it's
yeah.
What else would you call it? It's a thing. But, like, bro, I think, guys, it's just human. We have a desire to enjoy ourselves.
Of course.
And if you're able to, like, for an hour or 2 hours, you're in a complete happy state, cuz, where you're just like, yo, I'm living my life. I don't think there's something like. I don't think it's like, oh, this guy's possessed
not like
by the devil.
not demon possessed like that. But I think it's definitely a demonic influence. That's what I would say.
Okay, if you say the demonic influence, I can understand that. But if you say,
that's what I mean by it.
If you're saying, because when you're saying demonic,
Yeah. I
What
know
I'm
saying.
picturing,
Possession.
having the devil's in them.
Yeah. Dancing with them, cuz.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking, brother, the guy just took a pill, cuz.
Yeah.
It is, cuz. Like, for example, you could say it leads you astray or something.
Yeah.
But like, cuz, to be honest, cuz, I think a lot of people, there's like this.
But it's an escape from reality.
There's this, how to explain it? There's this like crazy, from what people say, like ecstasy and all the mollies and stuff. It gives you like a high where you're like super happy and your dopamine levels are over the roof and you're with the people that you love the most, like your friends, your families or whatever, your cousins, and you're partying, you're having a good time. And they just saying that, yo, I'm having a good time with my cousins and stuff. And this is why it's one of the best moments in my life. And I reckon your homeboy was probably with like all his close friends.
But he was saying even strangers he's meeting, he goes, you
because
just
they're
love.
They're all on the same.
They're all
vibe.
cooked on the same thing.
Like if the thing is, if you get a guy on ice, Kaz,
Yeah.
and you put him there,
The junkies on ice, bro. He'll trip out if he's there.
no, if there was another guy on ice and you bring him there and you get him to go with them, he'll probably trip them all out. And they'll be like, yo, there was a guy that was tripping us out.
Yeah.
Do you know
Bad
what I mean?
vibes.
Bad vibes.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, you know? And the Duffs are very positive vibes.
Yeah.
I'll give it up to them. Like, there's no punch-ons, knives getting pulled out.
No.
Shankings. Couple individuals. We're not going to call you out, but shanking each other outside of clubs.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say.
But hey, let's wrap it up before we get into any trouble. Shout out YG number 3 making his debut on Talking Trophies. We got a bit of the vocals on, but we will see his face in front of the camera
For sure.
soon, definitely. How do you feel, YG? I know you're jet lagged.
Yeah.
Fam, you look like you popped like 6 bricks of Xanax tablets, 17 Valiums, 14 sleeping pills, because that flight was too long from LA to Melbourne.
Yeah.
It wasn't LA to Melbourne, it was
Hawaii.
LA to so basically I was in Los Angeles from like December 9th. No, the 8th is when I left. So from then till now, I barely got any sleep. I'm not going to lie.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, every night was like probably like 2 hours of sleep.
It's crazy, man. YG's touchdown in Melbourne. We saw him in Brampton. We saw him in his hometown. Let's see how he is in our hometown.
Yeah.
But besides that, if you're new here and you guys are from the live show, we hope you enjoyed the new Talking Trophies. But if you're here with any of your if you have any propaganda or agendas or views and you're hoping for us to change, we're not changing it. It is what it is.
No.
You either suck it in, hit the subscribe button, or you suck it up and go over to your university and do your little hippie, whatever, whippy stuff.
Go to your doofs.
Go to your doofs, yeah. Go to your doofs and do your demonic pill
Go to your
taking.
doofs and your neo-Nazi
And your neo-Nazi protests. Besides that, enjoy your night,
Peace
enjoy
out,
your
guys.
day, stay humble, faith.
I'm trying to tell you something. For you, going, have your parade. For your sun turn black and gray. Come on, let me serenade you.